Hello, folks. We're back once again with a new season of Double Barrel Shotgun with your host, Even B. We're back at it. A new season, 2016-2017 NFL season. Eve, man, we have a lot to look forward to this season. We're going to kind of give our thoughts on what we were looking forward to and then give our Super Bowl picks to start off this year. We're going to do things a little different this year, folks. There's not going to be a lot of, week-to-week picks. We're going to just kind of talk about the hot topics of the day or something we find interesting that's going on in the league. And, hopefully you get your thoughts on it as well, too. So, Eve, man, what do you have to look forward to this year, man, for the season?
I'm so looking forward to, you might laugh at me, but to see if the Jacksonville Jaguars will actually come up and be a real contending team this year.
Jacksonville?
Yeah, man. I'm putting them up, and I'm even putting up the Oakland Raiders as one of those, the second team that I'm looking as the up-and-comers.
Really?
So this is going to be a very interesting year this year.
Okay, not really, what I thought we'd start did we even reference Jacksonville at all last season?
I did.
No, I don't think last year we even discussed Jacksonville.
Yeah, I did, because I remember I said they would make the playoffs.
Oh, at the beginning of the year, yeah, you really got a real big thing on Jacksonville, huh?
Yeah, man.
Oh, boy.
I'm like, what's going on over there, man?
I'm surprised you actually made mention of anybody from that division. I don't even think that division should actually exist in the NFL this year.
Shouldn't,
that division could be horrible. Houston might have a little shot of doing something depending on what happens with Osweiler. But they might. But the rest of them sorry, Floyd.
We have to wait and see, but they're building young talent. They're building something over there.
I am curious to see. I'm curious to see what happens with boys the Seahawks this year. This is going to be an intriguing season because this is really going to be the year where kind of the ropes or the what they call it, the train wheels are off in this case fully. There's no Marshawn Lynch back there. I'd be curious to see how they deal with Graham because now how does he approach this season? Because the offense got better with him not in it, so I'm curious to see that. The defensive side of the ball, I mean, Legion of Boom got a little wind taken out of its sails last year. How did they bounce back? They have a whole bunch of new guys in there now. Some of the stalwart guys are gone. I think they will bounce back. I think the defense is going to be pretty strong this year. I think Wilson will be pretty good. I feel that we'll get to that a little later, but yeah, Seattle's going to be a team to be reckoned with, I think. But I'm curious to see. There's still a lot of question marks out there with Seattle, so I am curious to see how things play out with them. And just on the AFC side, I think you really got to go to New England, man. Like, how do they start? You got the young boy.
Because obviously with Brady not being there, and the funny thing about it is that you're also hearing the whispers coming out. Will he even get his job back? Well,
hold on. This is not this. This is not that surprising. Remember a couple of years ago, there was a lot of loose talk going on too. It had Brady upset about behind the scenes whispering about stuff. Right. When they're discussing if you should take a pay cut and this and that and all sorts of stuff like that. And we're like, well, maybe he might, they might, there's some guys even talk about maybe they might cut him, or in this case here, when it's all said and done, because they didn't want to pay for the contract. So, it's one of these things where it's going to get very soon where Brady's going to be a lot like a Jeter, a lot like a Kobe. And at some point, knowing how New England is, we already know the answer to that. They ain't giving no farewell tour. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, they cut you.
They cut you in a heartbeat.
Snip.
Thanks for
your services.
Or it means deuces. Whichever way you want to do it. It's a wrap. So, I mean, that situation, things change in a hurry. I'd be curious if the young boy Garoppolo puts up four wins. And plus Belichick's ego is always in play. Because Belichick in this case would love to say, hey, look, man, I took a guy here, second-year dude, and look, I'm still doing my thing without Brady. So you know what? Who you want to give more credit to for his success?
Correct.
Essentially trying to put Brady as a system quarterback. Right. So there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes. Belichick doesn't come across as a guy, in this case, one of those coaches saying, like, he's all magnanimous, but all the players help me be a better coach. He ain't that type of dude.
No, man, that's not him.
Yeah, he's not Bill Walsh anytime soon. He going down that path.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that's a real good point.
Yeah.
I'm looking at that. The other one that I'm actually looking at is in the NFC East is the implosion of the Dallas Cowboys again.
You're not ready for the era of Dak.
Oh my!
Build them up already. You gotta love Dallas, the Dallas media, the Dallas fans. I mean, Dak Prescott in this case is more known right now than probably half the quarterbacks in the league. It hasn't had a snap yet from center in the league yet.
Hasn't played not one first down.
You ask any casual sports fan walking down the street if they know who Dak Prescott is, or ask who the starting quarterback for the Jaguars are. They can't tell you. They can't tell you who the Jacksonville quarterback is.
They will by the end of the year, though, but that's okay.
Mortals coming to the rescue.
My goodness, it's crazy, man. Oh, that guy shouldn't even be playing football, to be very honest with you, man.
Who?
I think Romo shouldn't be playing football right now.
Oh,
I think
Romo?
he should be retired. Guy, those are some serious injuries.
Well, to be honest with you, you gotta really wonder. I mean, Averill barely touched him. Like, that's the type of lick you get every week.
Right.
Like he was actually almost trying to hold up on a little bit because he's going into the slide, and that took you out for the season essentially. Like, at that point, to your point, like, why are you even playing? That's not even like a blindside lick.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
right now, he has like back issues, like to the point that he's being given up on Scotch tape.
Yeah, pretty much. This is the point where the missus got to start stepping in here, boy. That's the only person who's gonna be able to pull him off the field. No coach, no GM. The owner's not gonna. That's quiet in the night, at midnight in the bedroom, and the missus is gonna talk hard to you. That's the only person gonna end that discussion.
Well, because there'll be a lot of other things that ain't gonna be working too tough if I was right in the bedroom.
You're right. True. Yeah, we won't go too far, but you make a good point. Make a good point.
Dude.
Anything else that jumps out at you for this season?
Oh man, the Denver Broncos, especially.
Wow, that was surprising.
Hey, I mean, it's only one game, but
the era of Trevor. Are you ready for it?
Man, listen, isn't that the offense that they kind of wanted Peyton to be running last year?
He pretty much ran because he had no choice because he had no arm left. He was like this. He had no arm left.
But I'm going to say the play calling was very good. The kid was very good. He was very poised.
Yeah.
I think listen, the combination of when you have a good running game and you got a real good running game, a good line, and then you can come up and actually, that's a Kubiak offense where he can do the stretch, the bootleg, make the quarterback do the little underneath stuff.
Right.
Oh, man. So, I mean, mind you, there was only one game.
There's only one game, but I mean, it's a good defense to do against. Man. And true, they're at home, but still, you really thought Carolina had the advantage. That's just, it's just surprising.
Yeah, man, but there was a lot of stuff going on in that game.
Well, the clock management issues with this team. I mean, like Riverboat Ron and Cam got to get on the right page. I mean, even last year it came out, it kind of reared its ugly head in the Super Bowl. And you saw it again last night. I mean, guys, man, get it together, man. Like, come on, man. You guys have been pretty much coaching quarterback for 5 years now?
Well, I don't know, but all I know is that it was a lot of good hitting, a lot of headshots though. I gotta admit though, Cam took some crazy licks last night, and he got hurt pretty good. I think he woke up with a really bad headache.
Well, I saw some guys at work are pretty much saying like they wondered if he was concussed the last few minutes of that game.
All right.
Well, that's an interesting discussion to have another time, man. They're kind of letting some things lax again, but we'll see.
First game.
Yeah, true. So let's move on here quickly to wrap things up, man. Super Bowl picks, man. Who you like this year, man?
Okay,
face off each other. Mother-in-law, folks.
Oh, you gotta love 10 o'clock at night. So
yeah, we got VIP.
But when it comes to for the AFC, I'm still going with New England. I just think that the defense is going to carry them through a lot more better this year. They got some real beasts. They got some young. They seem to have injected some young guys. Been watching them a little bit, so I still got them. I'm a little curious about Denver because again, it's going to be a case of the defense is going to have to carry them through because that's what it looks like. So I still think that they're the top teams, the two top teams there. When it comes to with the NFC, man, I'm definitely going to still go with the Seahawks. Definitely going to still say that they're going to do something pretty big. And my other thing, I'm gonna say the New York Giants are gonna. I know it sounds like a homer thing, but
G-Man. All you G-Man fans are just been licking your chops all season, huh?
I got that feeling.
All off season.
Hey man, the defense is gonna surprise you, and mind you, they got an easy.
All right, so who you got, the Koraiser? Who you got in the final Super Bowl?
Oh man, when it comes to that, man, I'm gonna come and say this. I say this: New York Giants will be in the Super Bowl this year, facing the New England Patriots one more time, and this time it will still be the New York Giants that will beat the New England Patriots.
By the way, you and Simmons have the same setup in this case. I assume that the outcome will be different for the trilogy on his end, but but both you and Simmons have the same pick in the finals. Funny enough. Okay.
Yeah, really?
Yeah. He knows the trilogy. He thinks it's happening.
Okay, I just got this feeling, man.
Yeah, well, I'm coming from. I'm gonna go a different way, man. Let's put it this way. I'm staying here on the AFC. You call me Homer, but I think when everyone's healthy, I think Pittsburgh, in my mind, in this case here, is a team to deal with. In this case, put points on anybody. And I think in this case, New England's always got to be factored. They got a weak division, so it's going to give them a good home field advantage. So I think you got another Pittsburgh-New England conference, AFC conference final. I think this time, I think Pittsburgh gets through this time. I think New England has kind of gone the well one too many times with this group. Even last year, you can't win. You gotta have some type of running game. I'm sorry, and you're playing the Steelers. That ain't gonna work. That's not gonna work. So give me Pittsburgh, a more balanced team overall. I think on the other side of things, I like in the NFC. It's a crapshoot, but I still like my Seahawks in this case here to be in that conference final. And I think they're going to get to be seeing Cam, but I think this time the outcome's going to be different because I think that game's going to be in Seattle. And so give me Pittsburgh, Seattle going for the sequel on this one. You got the trilogy, I'm going for the sequel. And this time, in this case here, as much as I love the Steelers, I think it's going to be Seattle back at it again, raising that trophy again.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I really think Russell Williams is going to have a big year, and I think that defense is going to be coming looking to wreak havoc on everybody they deal with this year.
I wonder. I do wonder. I just think the back end is going to be an issue.
Yeah. So
I think the back end for your team is going to be an issue.
It'll be in tip-top shape by December.
I don't know, man.
Seattle and Pittsburgh on my end. Maybe we're all being homers with the teams we like. Giants and New England for you. You got the Giants win the whole thing. I got the Seahawks win the whole thing, man. Anyways, folks, man, this is the first one of many for this season, man. We're glad to be back. Eve ready to go pontificate once again on his Giants. So look forward to those when the Giants blow 2 minute games in the last 2 minutes.
It'll be different. It'll be different this year.
That's always entertaining for me on a Sunday evening.
No, it's not. It's not entertaining for those who can get my heart starts to palpitate in kind of ways. It's not right, man. So I'm not expecting that this year. The defense will be better. They'll be a lot better. Guaranteed.
All right, man. Folks, take care. We'll talk to you all next week, man. Peace.
All right, we'll see y'all.